All right, guys, it is coming up on 6:09 p.m. Hope everybody is doing well on this Friday evening. And I wanted to do a quick little video and let you know because we have a lot of people that are down there on spring break, and the National Weather Service out of Tallahassee has issued a brand new tornado warning, and this does include the areas of Panama City Beach and Panama City. And this does also include the Lynn Haven area and the St. Andrews Bay. Now, this is a radar indicated tornado that is going to be moving onshore here very, very soon. And this warning goes for another 20 minutes for until 6:30 Central Time for the area of Panama City Beach. And this warning is going for, like I said, another 20 minutes. And this severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado was located near Panama City Beach, moving to the northeast at 35 miles per hour. This is a tornado and quarter-sized hail. And this tornado, this dangerous storm will be near Panama City, Lynn Haven, and Highland Park around 6:20, and then Springfield around 6:25. So there, of course, is your tornado warning that includes the area of Panama City Beach. And let me turn on the radar. And this is a lone supercell by itself. And there, of course, is your couplet and your possible tornado that is just off to the southeast of Panama City Beach. Panama City Beach would be sitting right here in this area that I'm circling, and Panama City would be just a little bit off towards the north here, and this is going to be coming towards the Gulf Lagoon Beach area and North Lagoon Drive, Upper Grand Lagoon, and then, of course, the Lower Grand Lagoon area, and then Delwood Beach. So if you are in any of these locations, you need to go on ahead and be in your safe place right now. That is the lowest floor of your home, near the center and away from windows. And once again, this tornado warning goes for another 20 minutes or so until 6:30. And once again, this is a radar indicated rotation, but that does not mean that a tornado could not touch down at any time. So once again, there, of course, is your tornado warning. There is Panama City over here, and Panama City Beach is currently right there, and the city of Panama City is currently right there. And there, of course, is your possible tornado that is moving onshore out of the Gulf of Mexico right now. So if you are watching on North Lagoon Drive or Beach Drive along the 3030 corridor or along the 392 corridor, you need to be in your safe place right now. And I got to tell you what, guys, that right there is a very, very tight couplet that is sitting over the St. Andrews Bay area right now. And that very well could become a developing tornado that we have sitting right there over the area of St. Andrews Bay. And the good news is I'm not seeing anything down on correlation coefficient with this. However, once again, that is a very tight couplet that's sitting just off to the west of Panama City and just off towards the east of Panama City Beach. All right, so if you are watching right now along Highway 98 down there towards the Florida State University at Panama City, you need to be in your safe place right now. That is the lowest floor of your home, near the center, and of course away from windows. And so once again, this possible tornado is going to be sitting right over the St. Andrews Bay and about to move over the Florida State University of Panama City branch. So this is going to be a very, very dangerous situation coming in here towards Panama City Beach. And the reason that I'm doing this everywhere is because I know that a lot of people like to vacation down there in Panama City and Panama City Beach. And also, people are on spring break this week here in the state of Alabama, and some people may be, on spring break over in the great state of Mississippi or in Georgia. All right, so once again, there is the new update. Now, Panama City is just off to the west of this, but if you were watching near the St. Andrews area or right there along the Florida State University, Panama City, you need to be in your safe place right now. Also, if you are near the Magnolia Beach area and the Upper Grand Lagoon area. Now, Panama City Beach, I can go ahead and give you guys the all clear. If you are watching right over here towards Panama City Beach, or if you are watching near the Gulf Lagoon Beach, you guys are in the clear. If you are over here in the heart of Panama City, you guys need to stay sheltered in your safe place right now because the possible tornado is moving back on shore from St. Andrews Bay near St. Andrews and Magnolia Beach right now. And so if you're watching Upper Grand Lagoon as well, or the Delwood Beach Road, you need to be in your safe place right now. That is the lowest floor of your home near the center and away from windows. Also, you need to be in your safe place if you are on West 12th Street, if you are on 385 in Florida, or if you were over there towards the Tienda Mexicana Martina. You need to be in your safe place. I'm guessing that is going to be on 98 coming into Panama City. And also, if you are near the Comfort Inn and Suites of Panama City and St. Andrews, you need to be in your safe place right now as well. So once again, we have a tornado warning that includes Panama City Beach and Panama City right now. Now, once again, this is a radar-indicated tornado, but that is a very, very, very tight couplet that is sitting right there over the St. Andrews area. And this is a supercell thunderstorm that moved out of the Gulf onto the land here. And it was enough of a signature for the Weather Service in Tallahassee to issue a tornado warning. And they are going to continue the tornado warning. It is still radar indicated until 6:30. That's for about another 12 minutes. Once again, this is a radar indicated tornado with 1-inch diameter hail also possible with the storm. So let me go back over here to the radar. In any minute, they will update the warning. Okay, so there's your new warning. All right, so Panama City Beach, you can see Panama City Beach is completely out of the warning now. Let me take off the radar and zoom back in here, and Panama City Beach is no longer in the tornado warning. So once again, if you are watching in Panama City Beach, you guys are no longer in the tornado warning. However, if you were in the heart of Panama City or the Lynn Haven area, you guys are still in the warning for another 12 minutes until 6:30 for Central Bay County down there in Florida. A severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado was located over Panama City, moving to the northeast at 30 miles per hour. Tornado and quarter-sized hail, Lynn Haven and Springfield, along with Highland Park, around 6:25 this evening. All right, so once again, if you are watching in Panama City Beach, you guys are no longer in the warning. If you were in Gulf Lagoon Beach, Lower Grand Lagoon, the Delwood Beach, or the Upper Grand Lagoon, you guys are no longer in the tornado warning. However, if you were over here towards the Panama City area, you guys are still under the tornado warning for about another 11 minutes for the possibility of a tornado and damaging winds in excess of 60 miles per hour and quarter-sized hail. So let me cut back on the radar. and we will track this. Wow. That's about as tight of a couplet as I've seen. So if you were sitting now near the St. Andrews area over towards the Gulf Coast Medical Center, you need to be in your safe place right now. Also, if you are on the Florida State University Panama City campus, you need to be in your safe place right now because that is a very, very scary looking couplet right there that is right over the St. Andrews area. And the good news is I'm not seeing anything down on the correlation coefficient with this, but with that tight of a couplet there, I would not be surprised to see something drop here very, very shortly. So if you're watching along the areas near the Tienda Mexicana, Marantina, you need to be in your safe place right now. Also, near the Comfort Inn and Suites, Panama City, and St. Andrews, you need to be in your safe place right now. Also, if you are near the Pretty Bayou area or the Drago Park area, you need to be in your safe place right now. And once again, the good news is nothing is down on the correlation coefficient, which would mean it's not picking up any debris or anything like that. But that is a very tight couplet that is coming up here north of Panama City towards the Pretty Bayou area right now. So if you are watching along the Stanford Road area, or if you're watching along the Lisenby Avenue, you need to be in your safe place right now. Also, this is sitting over the Grand Coast Medical Center. If you are anywhere in those areas, please go to your safe place right now. That is the lowest floor of your home near the center and away from windows. So once again, we have a tornado warning that includes the northern Panama City Beach area, and it also includes the Pretty Bayou area and the Lynn Haven area as well, across the areas down here in Bay County, Florida. Also, if you are near the Cedar Grove area, you guys are still under a tornado warning. But it does look like that the tornado is going to be a little bit north of you over here towards the Pretty Bayou and the St. Andrews area right now. So if you're watching on Airport Road, you need to be in your safe place right now. It's the lowest floor of your home near the center and away from windows. Also, if you were on the St. Andrews Boulevard and the Tennessee Avenue area, that's where this possible tornado is over that area right now. Okay, all right. Now we have something. Okay. National Weather Service in Tallahassee has now issued a tornado warning for Bay County, and it is now observed. Okay, so we have a confirmed tornado on the ground on the northern side of the area of Panama City. All right, so we have a observed tornado that is going to be sitting right here north of Panama City. All right, so there's your possible. There it is. All right, so there is your confirmed tornado, and this is going to be sitting right over the St. Andrews area. just off to the east of the Comfort Inn and Suites, Panama City, and St. Andrews area. And this is also towards the area of Purty Bayou. Okay, so here is the actual warning, and this is a brand new warning that goes until 7 o'clock. And this tornado producing storm was sitting over Panama City, moving to the northeast at 30 miles per hour. This is a damaging tornado and quarter-sized tail, a radar-confirmed tornado. All right, so this will remain over mainly rural areas of Bay County down there in Florida. Now, this is north of Panama City, but I still want you guys in your safe place right now if you are near the Purdy Bayou area, because this is a confirmed tornado that is on the ground north of the Panama City beach and the Panama City area. Now, this has moved through Panama City, and I can actually show you that Panama City is in the warning. However, there, of course, is your confirmed tornado. Okay, so your confirmed tornado is 4 miles to the north of downtown Panama City. This is sitting right over the Purdy Bayou area. This is 4 miles north of Panama City right now. It is moving away from Panama City. However, there is a confirmed tornado with this storm down on the ground right here just south of the Lynn Haven area along the State Avenue area, also just off to the west of 77 down here in the Panama City area in between Panama City and Lynn Haven. All right, so there, of course, is your confirmed observed tornado right there just south of Lynn Haven. So if you were in Lynn Haven and in between Lynn Haven, Purdy Bayou, and Cedar Grove, which is on the northern side of Panama City, you need to be in your safe place right now. That is the lowest floor of your home near the center and, of course, away from windows. And once again, if you are watching on the 390 corridor or Tennessee Avenue, you need to be in your safe place right now because this is a confirmed, observed, damaging tornado that is coming through the Panama City area. Now, Panama City Beach has been removed from the tornado warning. All right, so there's Panama City Beach right there. Here is the city of Panama City, and there is your confirmed, observed tornado on the northern side of Panama City, moving towards the northeast in that direction. All right, so this is a pretty serious situation coming in here towards the Purdy Bayou area and the Lynn Haven area as well down here in Bay County, Florida. And let me see. Cameras, not now. Come on. Okay, I am trying to find a camera in that location to see if we can actually see anything down with this right now. And the closest camera is going to be about 5 miles away. Okay, so we don't need that. Okay. So once again, of course, there is your confirmed tornado that is sitting over 77 between Panama City and Lynn Haven. And once again, this is a confirmed tornado observed because it is doing damage. It is an observed tornado on the northern side of Panama City and Panama City Beach. Now, I want to reiterate that Panama City Beach is no longer in a tornado warning. However, if you are in the Lynn Haven area and just north of Lynn Haven, this thing is still on the ground. Okay. So the new update from the National Weather Service in Tallahassee has gone back to radar indicated. Okay, so they just updated the warning, and the new warning, or the update on the warning, it'll be here very shortly, and this should take it out of Panama City completely. So we will see the new update and the new polygon. And once again, this is a severe storm that moved onshore from the Gulf of Mexico and crossed over Panama City Beach, and it also crossed over Panama City, and it's now sitting over here north of the Panama City, over here towards the Brennanville and the Lynn Haven area on 77. Okay, so there's your new update, and now we're back to radar indicated. And this warning goes for another 30 minutes until 7 o'clock. And this warning goes until, like I said, until 7 o'clock for Central Bay County. And a severe thunderstorm that was capable of producing a tornado was located over Highland Park or near Lynn Haven, moving to the northeast at 30 miles per hour. A tornado and quarter-sized hail. And Panama City, Lynn Haven, Springfield, Highland Park, Bayhead, Brennanville, Drago Park, Ricotta Beach, College Station, Bayou George, Mahate, and Camp Flowers. Okay, so those are the areas of concern right now. And let me also say this. If you are in Panama City, even though you are north of the tornado warning, you're still going to get a bunch of severe storms with the potential to produce damaging winds in excess of 60. So Panama City and Panama City Beach are not out of the woods just yet. You guys are from the tornado patrol. However, you've still got a lot of heavy storms and the potential for damaging winds in excess of 60 miles per hour that are sitting right here over the Panama City Beach and the Panama City area. However, the area of concern now is about 5 miles north of the city, up 77 between Rosada Beach, Lynn Haven, and Brennanville. And so that, of course, is the area of concern with this tornado warning. And I will tell you that scan right there, the tornado warning, the circulation is very broad now. It was tighter back there towards the Lynn Haven area, and especially back there when they put it on the ground near the Purdy Bayou area. And if that continues, if the circulation continues to broaden out, I would expect the Weather Service in Tallahassee to allow the warning to expire. But the tornado warning continues for another 26 minutes until 7 o'clock for East Central Bay County. And this is a thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado near Highland Park or near Lynn Haven, moving off to the northeast at 30 miles per hour. So let me go on ahead and reiterate now that the tornado warning and the tornado threat has left the Panama City Beach and the Panama City area, and this storm did move over the Panama City Beach area and the Panama City. And so this storm took a path similar to this right here. And so now it is sitting just off to the east of Lynn Haven, Florida, right now. And so this storm was a tornadic storm that possibly produced a water spout over the Gulf of Mexico and produced a tornado as it moved onshore near the Purty Bayou area. And now it is sitting over here just off to the northwest of Brandonville, and especially just off to the east of 77, which is also Tennessee Avenue and the Lynn Haven community. But I do want to also mention that Panama City could still see the potential of damaging straight line winds in excess of 60 miles per hour with the storms that are still coming on shore right now, and especially that storm right there that is crossing into Panama City just over towards the Cedar Grove area. But once again, the tornado threat has moved off to your north and to your east. And hopefully, within the next few minutes, they will allow this warning to be canceled. The latest update from the Weather Service in Tallahassee was 6 minutes ago at 6:31, and it was that they downgraded it to radar indicated until 7 o'clock. So that is the area of concern right now, north of the city now of Panama City. So the evolution of this warning went from radar indicated to observed and back to radar indicated, and that's where we stand right now. Okay. That to me looks like a straight line wind event now. It was tighter back towards Panama City, but now it's broadened out a lot as it crossed 77 north of Panama City. When it was back here towards the Purdy Bayou area, that's when the tornado warning and the tornado was observed right there, right over, coming on shore St. Andrews Bay off to the north of Panama City, and then it was observed until it got up here towards and crossed 77. So that is what's going on right now. And we just got a new update, and yes, that looks like it is a weakening trend, and that's probably, nope. The Weather Service in Tallahassee is probably going to let this run until 7 o'clock, just simply because it did produce a tornado. So yeah, they're probably going to keep the tornado warning active until 7 o'clock because it did produce a warning. I mean, it did produce an actual tornado. So if you're watching along 231 in Bay County, well north of Panama City now, you need to be in your safe place right now. But I can almost guarantee you that that will be downgraded and canceled if it continues to look like that. Because this is a very, very weakening and broad couplet right there, just off to the east of Brandonville, Florida. And the good news is that is the only storm of concern right now. And it doesn't even look that impressive from the National Weather Service radar in Tallahassee. See what it'll look like back there. So once again, if you're watching me, I am Stephen Ray, and we are doing a tornado coverage of a tornado warning that just crossed into the Panama City Beach area and the Panama City area. And now this tornadic storm is sitting over here towards the east of Lynn Haven, Florida, along the 231 corridor. Well, they're going to continue it till 7 o'clock. All right, so they're going to keep it for another 19 minutes. They are probably waiting to see if it's going to cycle again. So once again, no threat anymore to Panama City Beach or Panama City, and we are about to drop Lynn Haven out of the tornado warning. Oh. All right, so there's a new polygon. And so I can give the all clear for Panama City Beach, and I can give the all clear for Panama City, and I can give the all clear for Lynn Haven, Florida. I can also give the all clear for Brandonville, as this is going to be just off towards the northeast of Brandonville. And so this is a radar indicated tornado that continues near the Highland Park area or near Lynn Haven, moving to the northeast at 25 miles per hour. Tornado and quarter-sized hail. And if you are in Bayou George or College Station, you need to be in your safe place right now. And so this is north of Panama City and north of Panama City Beach. So once again, I know of no damage reports yet down in that area. Just looking to see if we have any reports from the Panama City Beach area, because I know a lot of people live and vacation down in that area. Good news is I'm not seeing anything confirmed about any damage in the Panama City Beach area or the Panama City area as well, which is good. So it looks like that the actual tornado touched down just, and I mean just, off to the north of the Panama City Beach area. So it looks like the tornado that came through touched down near the Pretty Bayou area and also up here towards the Lynn Haven area near the Airport Road and State Avenue. Also near the areas of St. Andrews, which is just off to the northwest of Panama City. And so that storm has moved on off towards the north and to the east. And no updates from Tallahassee about the tornado warning. They are having a bunch of reports of flash flooding in other parts of Florida. But I'm only interested in what's going on in Panama City. And the only reason that I did this was because a lot of people like to vacation down in this area, and especially with this being spring break for a lot of areas, including Alabama, and I'm sure some places in Mississippi and Georgia are on spring break as well. But I do know here in Tuscaloosa this week is spring break for the city and county schools, and so that's why I wanted to do a severe weather coverage for Panama City, just because it is a highly tourist attraction area. And so once again, no reports of anything down at this time, and no reports of any damage, which is good. And so we are just awaiting the confirmation to cancel the warning. So that's good news. No reports of any damage that I'm seeing. Okay. So no reports of anything down. Okay, so the good news is no confirmed damage out of Panama City Beach or Panama City. All right, so that is good news. The tornado touched down near St. Andrews and the Pretty Bayou, but nothing has come in yet, which is very, very encouraging. But the tornado warning goes for another 10 minutes for Bay County. And this, of course, is on well north of Panama City Beach and Panama City now. And I can almost guarantee you that they're going to cancel that warning in any minute. So, let me take a look at the Tallahassee expires tornado warning for Bay County, Florida. All right, so there it is, no longer active. All right, and so what I'd like to do is real quick show you guys what is coming for Panama City and Panama City Beach for the rest of the evening. I can almost guarantee you that the severe weather threat is rather limited for the rest of the evening. Now, it will rain and there will be a lot of showers moving on shore, but I think the biggest severe weather potential is now going to be inland now, basically over here from the Chattahoochee all the way over to Tallahassee, Florida. And so as this line of storms continues to move off towards the north and to the east, they will have to continue to watch this around Thomasville, Georgia, Brainbridge, Georgia, Tallahassee, Florida. However, I think the severe weather potential has ended for Panama City and Panama City Beach. Guys, I really hope that you guys have a great rest of your Friday night. And if another warning pops up for Panama City Beach or Panama City, I will be right back here on social media. Have a great rest of your Friday, a wonderful weekend, and as always, God bless. No more active tornado warnings for Panama City or Panama City Beach.